Hey y'all, do you want to see how I transform my daughter's room from this to this? Stick around and I'll show you how. Hey y'all, so I decided to do a room makeover for my daughter's birthday. Her 12th birthday just passed. And when I tell y'all, well, y'all can see right here, this room looks a mess, okay? The life of a 12-year-old. And I told her this is the only time that I will ever clean her room, you know? I did leave some stuff for her to be able to organize and clean herself. But other than that, I went ahead and did what I needed to do. And what I'm doing right now, pretty much I'm taking out her beds. I'm going to end up selling her beds there. Not the mattresses. She's had her mattresses since I want to say she was 2 years old. So she's had it for a while. I didn't want to give anyone that because her room smelled like a gym locker. Okay. And I did not want anyone else's house to smell like that. So I'm throwing away the mattresses, and I'm ended up putting the beds and the the box springs on Marketplace here. So I'm just she had so much trash behind her bed. You can see there, it looked so crazy, and the smell in her room was so bad. And you see I have the windows open. I think it was like 40 or 50 degrees that morning. That doesn't mean it's the reason why I have on a hoodie. I eventually got hot. You'll see later on in the video that I ended up taking off my hoodie, but it was just so much movement around. And this is probably the cleanest I've seen her room since we moved in. And then the dog sleeps in her room. He has his own bed, and it just, the smells together did not help. I apologize in advance for all of the booty shots here. I was trying to not have my booty all up in the way, but I was like, man, my butt is in the way like a lot there. But so I do apologize. I know sometimes it may look like I have a wedgie. It's because I do. Okay, and I was not about to dig that thing out because I had too much going on. Here I'm sprinkling out her bed. I'm sprinkling out some carpet freshener there, and I think that blue bag over there was just a bag of Halloween candy, which she's not supposed to be eating or drinking in her room. So I threw the entire bag away because I can't tell you how many candy wrappers I found while cleaning out her room. And yeah, she did get in trouble when she got home there. So I just wanted to make sure that everything was good to go. I think I vacuumed her room a total of 4 times during the entire process there, just because I wanted to make sure it smelled good. And yeah, it smells so much better now. Here, I was trying to take the bed out with my son, the second bed, should I say, to be able to see if we can get it through the door with the headboard on. Obviously, as you can see here, the headboard did not fit through the door. So what I had to do was unhook it, and then we had to take it down piece by piece like I did the first bed there. So, I guess we gotta work smarter, not harder here. But I eventually got both of the beds out of the room here, and it just looks so much better. And I went to go vacuum. I think this was my first time the full vacuum there. Like I said, I vacuumed 4 times, and I'll link everything because that carpet freshener smelled so good. I got it off of Etsy, and it's not even like the regular carpet freshener that you get from the store. It smells so good, y'all. I think I was probably vacuuming her room that much more for me than her because it smelled so good. Here is when I started to unpack her bed. And I was a little upset that morning because I thought my husband was going to stay home with me because this was on a Monday, and I was trying to get everything done before she got off of school. So I started as soon as I dropped her off at school at 8 in the morning, and I did not finish until about 2:30. She got out of school at 3:30, so I was literally rushing. And my husband went to work. He decided to do a half day that day. And I ended up, as you can see, I was doing everything here by myself. But I say, girl, you got this. You've done harder projects around the house. So I went ahead and I got to it. Now, that little box of hardware right there, you're going to see me lift that up like a lot, because what I ended up doing was when I scratched it from the back, it scratched off the little letters, like letting me know what each hardware piece was. And it was just so hard to read after I was trying to scratch everything off from the back. I don't know why they made it like that, or maybe it's just me. Maybe it's user error. I don't know, but I ended up getting it together anyway. But I had to lift it up so many times just to see what letter I was supposed to be using, because all they said was, oh, use W or use N or whatever the case may be. So I had to lift it up so many times just to see what was what. Y'all probably saw in the beginning of the video, you can see a little bit here as well. Can you see her wall? Like, so she's really big into K-pop right now. And some of these songs be jamming, so we get inside the car and she'll turn me on to a couple songs there. But it reminds me of like when we used to get those, what is it called? The little Word Up magazines. And we used to have all the little posters on the walls and everything. And, it just be filled with like B2K or Bow Wow or whoever was hot at that time. Yeah, that's my daughter's wall right now, except it is all K-pop artists. And hey, I can't knock her for it, because that was me at one point. I was pleasantly surprised at actually how easy this bed was to put together. I thought it was going to be hard because it was so heavy having to carry up the stairs. Now, my husband did help me with that as I was coming before he went to work. He helped me bring all the heavy stuff upstairs. And I think it was just more hardware than anything. So it was actually really easy to put together. It was very decently priced. I loved it. It came fast shipping. Everything, all the parts were there. I was a little scared. I was like, oh, what if there's not a part where there's a part missing or whatever the case may be. And everything, it turned out perfect. And I love this bed. My daughter has already said she's gotten some of the best sleep that she has had in a long time. Another reason behind me wanting to get this queen size bed for her and get her out of the twin size era is, for one, she's 12. She's a tween. She's getting up in age, and she's been wanting a queen size bed. Her brother and sister, her older brother and sister, they both have, well, she's the youngest, so I don't even know why I said that, but they have queen size beds, and she's been wanting one. And I guess we kept the twin size beds more so for me, for my liking, only because she always has company over. We always have, her cousins or whoever comes over. And I'm like, well, why don't you just, why don't you keep your twin size beds, and someone else can, they can sleep on that bed when they come. That way you don't have to share a bed, da 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 da. But then the more I thought about it, I said, I'm doing this for me, not her, So I eventually, I kind of had to go back and forth with myself about getting her this queen size bed. And I said, yeah, I think it's time. So I did it. I said, you know what, if someone comes over, that's her bed, that's her room. She has the right to say, who can sleep on her bed or whatever the case may be. we have blow up beds. You know, back in the day, we made what we call pallets on the floor, throw a couple of blankets on the floor and some pillows, and you're good to go. So I definitely wanted to, you know, do this for her as well, just because I know this is something that she has been wanting. I know that, you know, something that she's been excited about. And even though she doesn't have no problem sharing her bed, but it's just I don't know. It took so long just because it was a me thing. Now, right here, I am getting together her drawers. So she did have a big dresser with a mirror on it, but the drawers actually they go underneath the bed, so they slide underneath the bed. And then I took her dresser completely out because these drawers were super big. It's four of them, two on each side, and they can fit all of her clothes. I think they could fit like two types of clothes, shirts and pants in one, just because it was so big. You know, once just with all the clothes. I mean, she still has a closet too that she can hang stuff, but I definitely wanted to kind of give it a cleaner look, a more chic look. You know, that way it's not so crowded. You know, just with those twin beds and everything else that she had going on, it made her room feel and look smaller. So with this, I said I wanted to be able to just have a cleaner look all around. So y'all can see that I took off my hoodie because all that moving around, I got so hot. And I actually realized here that I really have a big bag. So what I'm going to do actually is this video motivated me to start, like, I got to get back on my workout journey here. I slacked for a little bit just dealing with life, dealing with all sorts of things. So I'm going to start posting some more workout videos and things of that sort after this one, because I did not like the way I looked in this video here. Here I'm unwrapping her is a 10-inch queen size mattress, and I love it. It is so comfortable. Here is the big reveal. Like I said, I told her some stuff she still had to organize. But we added a couple of mirrors, and I'll link those here. Some nightstands and the comforter and everything on here. I love it. It feels so much better. It feels so much clearer. Oh, there I am. And it just looks better all around. Thank y'all so much for watching if you made it to the end.